What's up, my creature feature loving friends, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a nice silly sci-fi flick lined up for us. It is Burt Gordon's 1977, well, fun and unusual flick. It is Empire of the Ants, and this one, like I said, is fun. So let's just jump right into the fun, shall we? Here is Empire of the Ants. Empire of the Ants is a tremendously fun nature attacks film, performed in comical style, yet strangely and earnestly acted out. Completely off the rails when it comes to outrageous plot lines, this peculiar science fiction production pulls its inspiration from the writings of H.G. Wells, as it shows us just how crazy a world with giant ants would truly be. Savage in its persona and entirely ludicrous, Empire of the Ants is a fabulously fun time at the movies. The film follows a group of prospective real estate buyers as they set out on an all-day tour to a newly developed island in the Florida Everglades. Unfortunately for them, it seems that a toxic spill has unexpectedly transformed the local ant population into giant ravenous beasts, forcing the guests to fight for their very lives, as one by one they are hunted down by these larger-than-life insects. Will anyone make it out alive, or is this the start of a brand new and dangerous world, one where humans are now at the bottom of the food chain? Empire of the Ants is good old-fashioned creature feature goodness, which introduces us to an interesting group of characters who all must struggle to survive this most unpredictable of living nightmares. The main players of this wacky film are Joan Collins as Marilyn Fraser, the sexy yet bitchy real estate swindler whose schemes might have finally gotten her into hot water. Robert Lansing as Dan Stokely, captain of the ship of vacationers and all-around proactive hero. John David Carson as Joe Morrison, a jaded young man who's just trying to get away from it all. Jacqueline Scott as Margaret Ellis, a down-on-her-luck unemployed secretary who's desperate to invest in survival. Pamela Susan Shoop as Corrine Bradford, a drop-dead gorgeous buyer and tempting ant morsel. And finally Robert Pine as Larry Graham, the absolute biggest asshole in the whole entire world. All of these actors and actresses do an amazing job with this silly material, and their sincere efforts help to rise this film up from its meager B-grade trappings. Though the overall plot and execution of Empire of the Ants is as silly and strange as they come, the end result is something of an entertaining spectacle. It's uncompromising in its oddness, and in that determined and casual approach, the film absolutely shines in fun, unabashed wackiness. The effects are without a doubt crude in parts, but with a plotline like this and a cast as commendably expressive as the ones found in this production, you just can't go wrong with the cinematic lunacy on display. It's strange, surprisingly cruel, and totally random, and for me, I wouldn't have it any other way. If you have a fondness for weird and wild cinema, and you fancy yourself a fan of giant creature flicks, then give this one a shot. It most certainly won't win any awards with its thought-provoking subject matter, but it will entertain the hell out of you throughout its entire runtime. From gaggles of mean-spirited insectoids to a narrative structure that can never be dubbed predictable, Empire of the Ants is an undeniably fun time at the movies, one with fantasy, horror, and adventure aplenty. In the end, Empire of the Ants is good old-fashioned creature feature entertainment. And there you have it, you creepy crawling freaks. That is just the ultimately fun Empire of the Ants. Just a great creature feature, and one that's just silly, weird, and entertaining. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you at the next movie review. Take care.